My loves. Today I'm going to share a technique that I've been using for somatic healing. I've been using it for about 2 years now. It's really helped me process unprocessed emotions and calm my nervous system. So it's EFT tapping. EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. It is a therapeutic tool that combines acupressure with cognitive techniques to relieve stress, anxiety, and emotional distress. By tapping on specific meridian points on the head, the face, the torso, while focusing on those negative emotions, we aim to calm the nervous system and regulate our stress responses. So, how does it work? So, it combines ancient Chinese acupressure, again, the meridian points, with modern psychology, and it acts as a form of psychological acupressure. The tapping sends a calming signal to the brain's amygdala, and it reduces that fight or flight stress response. So the process essentially is to identify the issue that you're having. So what's the specific fear, or what is the cause of your anxiety? You want to rate that from 0 to 10. Obviously 10 being it creates the most anxiety within you, and 0, it's not that distressful. And I like to rate those things and track it over time, because it helps me to see if I'm actually reducing the anxiety or reducing the fear. So I like to track that number. So maybe journal that number as well, or just track it. The third step is to set up a statement. So you're going to tap, you'll do like a karate chop, and I'll show you the points on the side of the hand while saying something like, even though I have this specific fear, I deeply and completely accept myself. So maybe someone has a fear of speaking in public, and in a few weeks you're going to need to make a speech, and you want to resolve some of the anxiety that you're feeling about speaking in public. So you could set up a statement like, even though I have this fear of speaking in public, I deeply and completely accept myself. And you'll go through a series of affirmations, what I call affirmations, tapping these out on the meridians. And then for your tapping sequence, you're going to want to do it 5 to 7 times on specific points. Now, I don't count how many times I do it. I intuitively just know, okay, I've tapped through that point. It's time to move on to the next one. And I'll go through the points with you in a later slide. But you'll go through, there's 9 points that I use. You'll go through each of those, and you'll keep using that specific affirmation, or you'll include other affirmations. Now, the benefits of using this is to manage anxiety, depression, pain relief, PTSD. It's a self-help technique that can be used independently or with other people. So what I like to do, my clients, whether it's in a group or one-on-one individual sessions, will do the tapping script together. And I record it for them so that they have it and they could play it in future sessions on their own or with me. And the origin of this, it was developed in the 1990s by this Gary Craig, based on Dr. Roger Callahan's thought field therapy, TFT. And absolutely should not replace any type of professional care that you have. If you have a serious mental condition, please seek help for that. I'm going to take you through the tapping points, and then I'm going to explain what each of those mean. During the tapping session, you're going to tap your fingers, or let's say your fingerprints, on these particular acupressure points or meridians. These are the tapping points. The first one is the top of the head. The next is the eyebrow, then the side eye or side of the eye, under the eye, under the nose, the chin, the collarbone, under the arm, and then karate chop. So I just want to take you through the tapping points and what they each represent. So the top of the head which is the first one. This brings clarity, insight, inspiration, and helps clear mental fog. The eyebrow represents anxiety, your fears, and it can reduce feelings of worry and it promotes calm. The side eye is anger and frustration. Releases that pent up anger and frustration and promotes emotional balance. The fifth one is under the eye, and that holds stress and tension. By using this particular point, you can reduce feelings of overwhelm and also promotes relaxation. Then under the nose is shame and guilt. So you're able to release shame and guilt, and it promotes self-acceptance. The next one is the chin, and it holds sadness, depression. So it'll help lift that sadness and depression and promote emotional well-being. The next one is the collarbone. And here you'll be able to reduce physical pain and also promotes healing. The next one is the underarm. And this is where confidence and self-esteem are held. So it'll boost feelings of self-worth, promotes confidence and self-empowerment. And the last one is the karate chop. And that's associated with emotional pain. And it helps release sadness, grief, emotional pain. It also promotes healing. All right, so that's a high-level overview of EFT tapping. I'm going to be sharing a number of tapping videos. It's always good to come back to this to understand why you're doing the tapping, where it's coming from. If you have any questions or you want me to post specific tapping scripts, go ahead and comment down below. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.